Hello there, survivors, and welcome back to ARK Survival Ascended. Today we'll start rebuilding the castle ruins in the Redwoods on Ragnarok, which is a brand new addition, a new part of the map actually, and some new ruins that look absolutely amazing, and they're just screaming, of course, to be rebuilt, which I will be doing. This is going to be the first part in a series of how to rebuild these ruins. If you want to also rebuild this and turn them into your base, I'll be using the Castle Craft custom cosmetics for these to really embrace that castle feeling. Of course, you could also build it with normal stone. Maybe grab the Manor mod custom cosmetic, which is a free option, so you still have battlements and stuff, because that will make your castle builds at least a lot cooler. But I do think that the Castle Craft cosmetic is worth getting as well, because it offers so many different options whilst building to really get that castle look and have a lot of freedom with the way your build will look without needing to install server-side mods. So even on official, you could build using these skins. And of course, if you're looking forward to the entire adventure of rebuilding these ruins and you want to see more, make sure you like the video, subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out on the other parts. And I will be streaming each part, so if you want to catch them live so you can influence the decision which we make whilst rebuilding this, make sure that you've got those notifications on as well. So let's see. It would be nice if I can do this as a little guide. We're gonna just make this pillar get down here. Not sure what happened, but it's down, because now we can use the pillar as a guide to kind of find the middle of all this. We just wanna wing it. There we go. That looks better. All right, let's remove the pillar. We don't need that anymore. That was just to figure out what it is, the middle bit. So yeah, we'll probably have that. We'll continue the foundations a little bit, because why not? Maybe not like that. And then we want to have some stairs get into the main build, as well as here on the front, leading up to it. There we go. So I guess then we just kind of start filling in this wall, right? Because that's going to just be to make a secure entrance here. And I have no idea what all these castle craft options are going to look like. So we're just going to have to kind of play around with them, but I think this is probably the best way to do a gate here at the side. We might use one of the barns and stuff. Okay, so let's see. They do have some decent textures to it. There we go. Yeah, this gate will be a template, because the gate is going to be a separate thing. It's going to be a tiny template. It does look quite nice. I think it's gonna be a double gate here to make it cooler. There we go. Also, there's still a little gap. Can I? There we go. I probably want to get the cycle gun and also have that on my hotbar. I've got a feeling that I'll need that, because I think there's quite some variance to this skin. So there we go. I'll start with changing that a lot. I feel like the wooden ones might be better suited. Is there variants for this as well? I guess there's just variants of how the brick looks. Oh. So we can add the extra arch in the inside or not. I don't think that's necessary. But yeah, that's cool that there's at least a few options out there for all these things. Do we want to add a little bit more detail to this? I mean, there's not a lot we can necessarily do, but since I don't know any of these structures yet, it'll be nice to see what the options are for these different pieces. Okay, so we can make round pillars. We can make... Ooh. There we go. That's pretty nice. I mean, I don't know if that would actually be the best thing to have. I think the default thing is probably better suited here, but that's good to know because we can make some fancy things with that. Do we want something like that? Yeah, why not? Why not? There we go. That fits in quite nicely already. That's an entrance done. I guess we also want to do these pillars here. There we go. Yeah. Do I want to do anything in here? I guess this one we also want to always open that way so that we keep the room in here. And then I guess this would be kind of like a little guard post, right? To one of the sides. So maybe we can build that in. There we go. Something like that. I guess this is where we would do a little roof. I mean, maybe not this, because otherwise... Although, I don't know what. Maybe there might be good variants for this. Let's just try it. Oh, that's some nice roofs. Because we don't want to completely make it look like it's not been overgrown. It's been overgrown. And then it's been rebuilt. Alright, let's see. Oh, that's the one I need. That little... Oh, that's good. So it makes the overhang smaller. That is good. That is good. Is there... Oh, jeez. I was like, is there variations? There is. That's too much for here, but that's good too. That's very nice. I guess... Oh, my lord. Look at all this. Oh, we're working with some good things here. There's a lot of options. I think this is probably the best one. There we go. Just a little house for the guard. And then... I guess we can leave this here because there's rubble here, so it's overgrown field, that's fine. And then we kind of want to... I should find a way to add in some dummies and everything to have like soldiers and stuff around. So I want to have someone guarding here. And I don't know if I can make that into something. I don't know. I don't really have cosmetics, I think, to equip. Except for like a giant chicken. Or or a pirate skeleton, apparently. I guess the dwarven armor, maybe. We can do that later. We just want to have like a little knight there. Maybe we'll just give him some flak armor now, for now. Just to kind of get the idea. Because I think that's going to be nice to add a few soldiers around the place, right? To bring some life to it. I did not make legs, apparently. Can I give him a sword as well? There we go. We can give him a shield. I wish I could give him that shield. Actually, what we could do... We could give him a cape. Right? There we go. Wait, is he not holding the sword? He's got a sword, but can't see the sword. I guess you're just standing like this. You don't have a sword, apparently. But for like official and everything, if you want to build a really good castle, this is a good option to get. There we go. So this lines up almost all the way to the other side. And that's... Ooh, that's actually not too bad. So we almost perfectly fit this in. That's good. And I guess I could just add a little layer like that. That works. There we go. So we have a foundation on here, which means we can actually make a little build up here. Which is probably good, because then you could start kind of here, you know. You have to start somewhere. Although you might just want to start in one of the smaller buildings. Maybe that's what we should have done. Maybe more realistic, but it's fine. All right. Oh, we're getting a drop as well. I think this we want to actually turn into a tower. I think what I want to try and do... Is that the middle, roughly? Let's see. So a tower like that. There we go. Gonna raise it up a little bit. So we're gonna make a small little tower up there. I think that's gonna be nice. Probably just a straight staircase in there. Oh, god dang it. Oh no! I keep pressing it too much. There we go. Yeah, that's probably what we want to do here. There we go. That's probably what we want to have here, right? There we go. Let's aim it like this. We kind of have to be careful here, because if the building is going to be there, it's going to be a little bit tight on space, but I guess we can make it work. We can make it work. I have to push it very close to the edge. Seems fine. That seems fine. There we go. Something like that. But that's going to be a fun little addition, right? So yeah, we'll have a little tower, and then the main building, or well, main guard posts, or guardhouse, gatehouse, whatever, over here. All right, so let's have a double door there. We'll have some stairs here too, and we'll have that over here. So this is 5 wide. That's a decent size, actually. And then we have a little bit of an extra layer here, which shouldn't be any issues with all the pieces we have in the game now. So let's see. So there we go. I think we need to... Oh god. Yeah, this is kind of meshing with each other, but that's all right. That's all right. That's all right. We can live with that. We have those. And I think what we want to do is probably have this a little bit open. Because I think that it's just going to work a little bit better. But the problem is, it's not very centered with the building, is it? What happened here? It's just bigger on that side, isn't it? That's weird. Yeah, I guess it's smaller on that side. Because that wall is already in this part. That's gonna make it a little bit more tricky. It's not even on both sides. I guess we can kind of maybe fix that a little bit. If we make that wall a little bit wider. That kind of feels like it's lining up now. Oh, yes, of course, because we had that little extra wall. So, yeah, that is what we needed. So now they're both lined up. And now if I have a pillar here and a pillar there, that's now an equally distanced part. Yeah, there we go. It is fixed. So, yeah, we want to keep those battlements in front. I think we want to keep those visible because they are quite nice. So I think we would like to try and keep them. So instead, I think what we're going to do is something like this. I think that means we want another layer of that. And there we go. Something like this. So I think we're just going to create some arches here to keep that open. There we go. I think that's the way to go. Oh wait, I've got the trim skin, which I guess was good for this build piece. And I think probably do this. There we go. And if we want to, we could add a few arrow slits. Maybe not. Oh, I guess we need to cycle through. So yeah, a few of these could have the arrow slits. And I guess then the rest is going to be once again normal castle walls. And supports and everything. Oh, god dang it. I misclicked. Turned it back into normal stone, no. There we go. It is a really nice texture. Definitely can do some decent building with this. Alright, so I need to do this. Copy that skin and paste it on there. There we go. Yeah, I think that's a decent start. So basically we're just raising this and then we're going to make a building on top of this. Which means we're already going to quite expand this. On the sides, I think it's fine if we lose some of those battlements because otherwise, yeah, it's going to be quite tricky to do anything. Let's see. I think we want to do something like this. And then we have Ragnarok music. It's middle of the day, I suppose. There we go. We'll fill in these walls. I guess we can fill those in because we just need the variants for those. There we go. Something like that. There we go. Something like this. And then we'll just go and change some of the variants. I guess there's not a lot of variants. I guess you can't really do... Ooh, I do like that. I do like that. Oh, I love it when it changes the default shapes because it's just always nice. Mikey, thank you so much for the support, man. How do you like the Castle Crash Circus mod so far? It's fun. It's definitely fun. I've been wanting to try it for a while, but I was just kind of waiting for Rag to hit. I guess I made the default shape that I always do for the front disc, but I don't really need that because I kind of just need this, right? So I need to kind of do this differently. But yeah, it's really fun because I mean, I'm always in the eternal debate is of course the structure skins versus actual structures, but for official players this is probably the best way to build a castle. It's not going to get better than this. We need to kind of have a temporary wall here. There we go. So now I can make... There we go. We can make a little window above the door. All right, let's see. We want to have some battlements, I think. And then what? We're going to have to make the building a little bit more... Oh, I'm going to have to copy that. There we go. So that's going to be mirroring the other side. Actually, no. There we go. Damn. So we're kind of just repeating what we have on the other side. Because I do like those arches. Don't mind Farm Boy. He's in my tribal, my community server. He's always messing with me. Nope. We need to be lower. Need to be lower. There we go. Just like that. And then we'll make some nice arches there again. There we go. I have to copy those other skins. There we go. Copy those. Make some arches here. There we go. That's what we like to see. Then we can make some trims. It's the variant cycle gun. I think if you search for variant cycle, it's made by Sandy that makes a lot of the custom cosmetic skins. It's really good. It's server side though, so it will need to be installed on the server you're playing on. But I can definitely recommend it. We need... Copy the target skin. There we go. Make the trims. And it's especially helpful for this where you have a pack with multiple skins, because otherwise you need to... On servers you can't have multiple in your hotbar, of course, so you need to have like... You need to keep changing, and this way we can actually do it just with one skin equipped. I guess I kind of want to have something there in the corner. Yeah, honestly, I feel like they should add some type of gun like this for official, because it feels with the cosmetic system, this is kind of necessary. You kind of need something like this. And now, I guess... Oh god. Keep pressing it too much. I can play around with these. I don't know, but I think maybe the normal ones might be the best option. Although there might be half ones, actually. I keep forgetting we have half pillars. We probably need a half pillar for there, right? Because then it kind of probably is about this height. There we go. Yeah, that's what we need. Just like that. There we go. Yeah. That's what we needed. Alright, so we have the arches on both ways. We have the entrance here. We are gonna have to make some kind of building here in the middle, though, for it to make sense. Because if this is like the gatehouse, you wouldn't want to have it this open and defenseless. So we have to have like an inner wall. You know, like this. So we'll do something. Oh, did I place a wall there? I did. So we'll do something like this, where we'll have the doorway there. There we go. And maybe we'll do it on that corner for that side. So we kind of change that up. Oh, nope. It's gonna be a giant project, this, isn't it? Oh, it's gonna... I'm gonna be rebuilding a different ruin on the map for months. There we go. And I feel some extra pressure this time around for rebuilding these ruins, because the Ragdav Jackson has already said he's looking forward to see what I do with them. So, you know, no extra pressure. No extra pressure at all. Okay, so we need to remember that we start with quarters on that side. And then we can kind of just fill it in. No extra pressure to make something cool. I mean, to be honest, he already made some pretty cool ruins on the map. There we go. So we need to probably keep room for the staircase. I'm probably going to do a small one just to save on some space, right? Do I just keep that? Just like that. Took me 6 hours. Yeah, it's a big place. It's a big place out here. But that's fine, you know. It's fine if it's a project that's going to take us longer. It's going to be a series. I don't do a lot of series on my channel, so it's fine. Castle rebuild series. Try to follow along. You can send your screenshots in between episodes. I guess maybe we don't need it open this because it's a smaller staircase, so it makes sense to have a smaller footprint, right? And we can do these. We can do these lovely bits. There we go. So that's how we get to this layer. Then, of course, we want to... Can I? Gonna have to do a temporary pillar here. There we go. I really hope they add the extra snap points for these quarter pieces, because the workarounds are a little bit, you know, annoying to have to do every time, but hey, we got extra pieces, so we can't really complain too much. There we go. So we'll have a nice staircase going up to that layer. Very nice. Now, we might actually want to change some of these layouts. It was kind of more to get something going there, because I can imagine that we would still want to have some windows in there. There we go. And I think this part of the wall is just going to be normal, because you can't really see too much of that. We also want to switch up that. I mean, is there also... There's probably also a lot of variants for... Ooh, look at that. There's a whole... Ooh. Damn. Wait, there's no variants for the stairs? But that's pretty nice if you want to just fill in some roads and stuff. Okay, we definitely need to figure out some windows over there. Let's first of all just do this entire roof, because that's definitely just going to be a layer for whatever we built on top of here. We'll see. There we go. It's definitely already looking nice. We need to remember that we're going to have a little tower on that side. Which means whatever we build on here, we could have it build up a little bit on that side potentially. But we'll see. We'll see. Whatever we feel. Oh, god dang it. I placed it against the curve again. There we go. All right. So importantly, though, there is, of course, the stairs here, which means the window there is going to be a little bit tricky. We could still make a window here, which is, I think, what we want to do. Assume these, and then... See, you need a... I probably should have tested the skins before I started building, to be fair. There we go. This is what I want. There we go. Look at that. We've got the nice window. And I assume that I still add these in now. Yes. Like, that's pretty good already. Let's see what the options are. Oh, that made... Did that make the window taller? Oh, there's quite a few of them. It did, but now I need to find the window so we can make it. I think actually this is probably the best one for the guard posts. Okay, we need to just fill in this. I think we'll just fill in those walls like that, because once again, one of them has the stairs behind. Oh god, I keep doing that. Doesn't matter, because I have the trim skin now. It's fine. It's fine. And then I do also have the Deco mod installed, because that's going to save me also years of my life, because I don't have to go through Deco boxes and everything. But we do have some nice flags, some wall banners, and I think these are going to be quite nice to hang on those walls. Right? Maybe we could even have them in those sections as well. Like, obviously that one is smaller, but it's fine. Yeah, look at that. Ooh, the Ice Wyvern boss flag. We might use that for the, like, the main... Well, when someday we get to the main keep, we should definitely do that. Because this is the side entrance. It's not even the main entrance, it's the side entrance, this one. That does look a lot cooler already with the flags and everything. Alright, so that's what we want to do on this side too. But now we know what we want to do and how to do it. There we go. We can get it done a little bit quicker. I want to tell you where to go learn all the variants and how the bot works when it's your stream. Yeah, I should have checked some of the skins out in between. But you know how it is. You work all day, you get home, you want to stream, and you're like, well, I'm going to have to start one of my castle builds. So I'm just going to wing it. I'm just going to wing it. But it's fine. That's why we're starting with, like, just a gatehouse, right? And not with the... Oh, God, I did it again. With the... Not with the main castle build yet. So we can learn as we get closer to the main building. Or the main entrance, for that fact. Because it's, again, it's just one of the side ones. There we go. Okay, cycle, because I kind of like those arches a lot. Yeah, I like those. It's been on the list for a long time. I remember when we did the tour with Aaron on Monarchy to look at all the builds, and we were waiting for it to get out of the approval queue. But then I've not really found the time to do a castle. But also I was kind of just hoping and waiting for Rag to build my main castles and stuff, right? So, and we finally have it. You know what? Well, it doesn't really matter, because I think we're gonna go for some rounded pillars. There we go. Little... There we go. It's kind of hard to see some of the skins, but we're doing it. That's... that pillar, there we go. And then cycle through it. There is one still hidden somewhere there. And, oh god dang it, we have another one hiding. Oh no, I deleted it. Oh no, I deleted it. I was too close while switching modes. There we go. Copy them over, go away, cycle through the other mode. There we go. Oh yeah, we also had this wall. Oh god dang it. Hidden walls. There we go. Now It should, well, we can't really even see that. It's fine. We can't even see it. There we go. Okay, so yeah, that's going to be like a little rounded tower, but I think I'm going to make that first because that size is kind of going to influence whatever we do up there. I do kind of feel like we should have a window there. Little window peeking down here. Maybe, well, no, maybe it doesn't have to be a little window. We could make a window. We learned a trick. We can do it. Wait, that was not what I wanted. Okay, I guess. There we go. Don't click too much. That's gonna be that side. And I guess we're not going to have a lot of windows for the other sides because, well, yeah, there's not much point to having anything else. Although we could have a little rounded window above the door. And then those are just going to be walls because they're facing the mountain. No need to look out over there. Okay. So for the tower, we kind of need to have... Let's first kind of decide the height, and then we can always add in some extra windows here and there if we wanted to, right? We kind of just need to decide how high this is going to be, and then we need to add some kind of tower on top. I think that's actually a pretty decent height, because if you're going to consider like building a little thing on top of that and then the roof, I think that's going to be, it's going to be fine. And I think this is going to be a tower with a pointy roof. How would we even get up here? I don't know. No, I guess you could fit through that, right? Although no, I can't do the ladder there. Can't do that because that's the entrance. This is going to be the ladder side. That's where you're going to go up, right? Do we want to do that? Because we might just jump off then. Maybe it needs to be here or there. I don't know. Are you ever going to visit the top of this tower? Probably not. But do I want you to be able to? Probably yes. There we go. Do we do some battlements like that? Because that's already kind of adding that little extra to it, right? Yeah, that's definitely a good help. I don't know if I want to have pillars along the side. I think that might make it too fat. Do I go for thin pillars here? There we go. And then we'll just pick up the skin. Add these in. I think that works. Yeah, that looks quite nice. Do these guys have variants as well? Oh, they do. Wait, can I flip this around then? That could be something. That could be something. Yeah. And then we have a problem trying to get this roof to... Oh, there we go. That one fits the right way. And then we'll copy this roof on. Can I do a little overhang here? Like, is there... There is this variant. I guess that works. But I really would like to see if there's a way to have... What would it be? Would it be just simple as railings? Would there be a skin for that? I guess not. Maybe the tiny roofs? I mean, I guess I could do that. Oh, that was not the right button. Okay, copy. Is this what I do? Wait, that's a wide eave, so that makes a wider one, so I don't need to waste... But is there gonna be gaps if I do this? Or... I mean, there's tiny gaps, I guess. But it's not too bad. And I guess we might want to have something like this. What is the thinnest? I guess... No, maybe we want to do the village skin or something. Make it thinner. I'm guessing that's what's gonna get me a wooden variant of this. There we go. Is this my... Oh, there's a spiky version of it. That works. I don't know. Alright, but what I really want to do... Oh. There we go, guys. The secret trick. No. A little bit lower. We're probably going to use something different. This one. There we go. There we go. We have a little flag waving in the wind. That's how we get it. That's how we get it in there. There we go. Let's see what it looks like once we have it completely going around like that. There we go. I mean, it's not too bad even with the gaps. I'm quickly gonna skin this all, but probably we'll want to add a few more windows here and there if we add some extra layers or something. Nope, that's gonna be a different skin. There we go. Do we want that? Or do we want the same pattern? Maybe the same pattern makes more sense. It's Castlecraft what I'm using. It's a cosmetic skin. Alright. So... Oh no, I'm too close. Stupid. Okay, wait, you know what? We'll do it right from the start. There we go. Wait. Copy that one. There we go. Cycle. Kind of do like the blue glass. There we go. Awesome. Feels maybe around this layer there could be some more windows. We could maybe add a layer in. Like that. There we go. Okay, I think we like that. I think we want that shape. Now we need to copy that and shoot it at that again. There we go. Okay, so I guess we need to... There we go. There we go. We got it. We got it. We're getting there. We're getting there. We're getting there. Awesome. All right. Yeah, that does work a lot better, doesn't it? That makes it look like it's supposed to look. That's what it looked like in my mind. Maybe I do actually want to use the village tier on here. Have some wood up here. I mean, my character is not really good for scale because I'm always too tiny. But yeah, I think that tower is nice. We might add another banner here and there on this side. We want to use... I guess we would have these. There we go. Maybe we remove it from this corner because it's a slightly awkward little corner now. There we go. Standing tall. So I think we'll start it over there. Somewhere, and then probably over here. So that's 3, right? Yeah. So it's not going to be symmetrical, but that doesn't matter because it is a castle, and that happens in castles a lot. So I think that might actually be quite nice if we do something like this. Do I want to make it maybe 5 high? Why not? Why not? There we go. But we can do windows then. Wait, there's no foundation support for that? Oh, because I guess the pillar was not supported, but now it should be. There we go. We're getting there. There we go. All right. So we'll have normal wall and a normal entrance there, I think. So I think we'll raise this up a little bit because we do want to have a little overhang of the roof. And since we now have quarter pieces for a lot of these things, we can do that. I think we might go for a less steep roof here. Because I'm hoping and I'm guessing that if I use ramps, there's gonna be something that looks like a roof. I wish we had that for all tiers, because I mean stones kind of match up with each other, but all the other tiers don't. But I'm guessing, I'm not giving up. I think there's a variant that is gonna make this look like a roof. I'm pretty sure, because that would, every builder would want that. There we go. Awesome. That's what we need. Ooh, there's actually also stairs. I love stairs of this slope. That's good. That's what we need. It's even the path blocks. That's pretty great. There we go. Fixing it. Fixing all the little gaps that get left behind. Love it. Yeah, I mean, I'm very bad at keeping my money in my pocket. As soon as I see a skin, and it doesn't even have to be the whole pack. If I see one thing, I usually already get it. I got the cozy cabin skins just for the grass, because I really like the grass texture for making gardens. But I've, of course, now also used it for like just building with it, because the rest of the skins are also pretty great. It's just such a fun way, because it's an easy way to really change up the build system without needing a million building mods installed. There we go. Nice windows. We have the door. I guess we'll copy these. There we go. Oh, actually, I didn't need that there. Because that's a door. That's not a window. There we go. Okay, I like that. So that's going to be the little entrance here. The staircase leading down, we're going to leave that like that. Although we might now want to have some extra supports coming down to make it make sense. Maybe we'll do a wall. There we go. Because otherwise we have a little bit of an awkward corner there. Yeah, so now it looks like this corner is still being supported. And we can easily go down there. All right. Now we're working on this building, and I guess it's gonna be some kind of keep, right? Like a small... It's almost a castle by itself. Like, it's like a tiny little castle, this gatehouse. Or at least that's what I've turned it into now. Like, it's escalated into its own, like, tiny little castle within a castle, pretty much. Okay, so I think we're gonna have that part. And I think I then want to have a little balcony. Because we can now do that quite easily. And I think that I've seen when we were testing some of the skins that we had some things that I can support this with. Right? It's probably the trim skin. I'm gonna learn, guys. I'm gonna learn at some point. But I'm there we go. That's what I meant. Oh, flipped around. Why are they... Can I just orient them all the same way so I don't have to... Oh. Why did I delete it? There we go. Oh, just the last one? Well... There we go. Yes, that's what we wanted for the little balcony. Although I guess it would also not be a bad thing to make it maybe out of the village there and have like a little wooden attachment here. Because this is not the main castle yet, so maybe... we did have it here somewhere, right? Yeah. So maybe we go for the wooden look. Actually quite curious to see what these look like. And is there? There we go, because there is even a wooden variant for it. I'm using the variant cycle gun made by Sandy, and that is very necessary if you're building with skins a lot. It saves hours and hours of my time. Let's see. So we have a balcony, so we probably want to have a door to the balcony, right? And I guess we could have a little window there. Fill in the sides. We definitely also still want to have windows here, by the way, but I just wanted to place the balcony to kind of get the look, seeing if I like what we're seeing there. We'll do these corners. What would we want here? So I'm gonna guess that this layer up here is gonna have like these sleeping quarters. I would assume. Actually, probably want to have the stair go the other way. There we go, just like that. We can make a small staircase. There we go. That's how we know where to have and not have windows, because we know where the staircase is going to be. So yeah, this is where you could have a little bedroom. And watch out over whatever is approaching your castle through the side gate. I guess I kind of want to have 2 windows here, but I don't want them too close to the walls, so maybe I'll do it like this. No, there need to be extra windows. There we go. So that's going to be 2 windows. And do I want windows on this side as well? It's not a lot to look at, so maybe we don't do any windows because we can have decorations on the wall. And I might do some windows there. Okay. Well, this Maybe we'll do it a little bit more like a window here, a window there. Can we make that look good though? That is the question. Because having it along the stairs would be quite nice. This one is kind of perfect height. This one is a little bit too low to the ground. And maybe it's a little bit too much anyway to have it right over there as well. So we'll fill in those walls. Yeah, I know we can make longer windows. We have some over there. We have been learning. We have been learning. I guess it does not make too much sense to have windows there. We could have one here. There we go. So we have a window. Might as well apply some of these now that I have it selected. I feel like we might want a long window here in the middle. Right? Yeah. The castle skins. Yeah, that's true. I've just been drilled to use this trim variant. But I guess... there we go. Oh yeah, the smaller windows we need... Okay, yeah, smaller windows we need to use the normal one. The bigger windows mostly we need to use the other one. But this works to be the right height above there. This worked perfectly for that height. I guess we also centered those, so we're keeping that. Here we do need to trim for the bigger windows. But I guess that window we want to make one of those. Yes. Just like we did over here. Yeah, we use them here. There we go. Then it's time to add the windows and the doors. I've really made a mess of it, but I promise in my head this is all still making sense. There we go. So let's see. Make a nice window out of that. Get those windows in there. Oh, I didn't place them here yet. Grab that again. There we go. Well, we're definitely embracing the castles don't have to be symmetrical vibe. I think we're getting there. I've not thought about what I want to do with the... no, I think I know what I want to do with the roof. I think I do. All right, let's see if we've now completed the windows. I think we've done that. Wait. Is there... I need to kind of... create some kind of thing underneath, although I think I probably want to use a thin pillar for that. But am I ever gonna be able to skin it? There we go. All right, I feel like we can now start skinning most of this to make it look as an actual castle. Yeah, by the end of this series, when I finally finish this ruin, I'm gonna start at the beginning again to redo the mistakes we've made along the way. There we go. I like how I started with the small side gate, but I've turned it into some kind of mini castle by itself. So I'm gonna be on Ragnarok for a while, guys. It's fine. There we go. I think we've got the skins in. Yes. It's also getting dark, I think. The sun's setting. Behind the mountains, we're not gonna have much light. Alright, we can do this now as well, because I think we do want to have some battlements around this. I have an idea for a roof, and I want to see if it works. Basically, we're going to have one layer of the battlements first. And then we'll have a roof within that. I think that's going to look quite nice. I think so. Alright. Let's copy battlements. There we go. We have corners. We have battlements everywhere. We can do this. Wait, that's not what I need the variance. Oh no, don't delete it. I almost got it, guys. I almost got it. There we go. Now I've got it again. That one is good. There we go. There's no mistakes, only happy accidents. Exactly. Exactly. Expected, if a builder makes a skin, all the missing pieces are going to be somehow in it. Oh, separate things. Okay, so it's a full ceiling. Okay, that saves a piece. All right, let's place these back down. But that's actually good. I'm guessing still is going to be trims. There we go. Yeah, that's so good. Life saved. Crisis averted. We've done it. It's got a roof on there. There we go. Although the roof is a little bit low compared to the battlements, but I guess that's just ARK for you. I hope at some point, now that we have the ramp pieces extra, I hope we're gonna get the steeper pieces as well. Let's also just take out the deco box and a hot bar, because then we can go crazy with gargoyles. So that's one. Oh yeah, I forgot. The arrow is not where it's looking. There we go. Let's just add a few of these boxes on each of these. There we go. There we go. Let's see, because we've got some freaky dudes here. I like the Onyx a lot, just because sometimes I need a reminder that there's actually dinos in my building game. So I like to see reminders of our creatures in here. And this one's pretty cool as well. I guess we'll have to do normal structures, although those have different skins. So I guess maybe then I also want to do that similar thing on the other side. This is all just so that we can have some cool statues next to the gate. Okay, there we go. So we need this. Is this the same height? Yes, it is. We're gonna go all out now. We've made this side entrance the most epic side entrance ever. There we go. So we're just making some pedestals. I think it could be cool to have the Rexes, you know, again, to remind ourselves we're still playing ARK. There's still dinosaurs in this game. Is this the right way? No. Change to the outline one. What does the outline do more than this one? I just, you know, old habits. So I just always pick this one. I saw there was a new one. What does the new one do? Is the new one better? Is this gonna unlock a new world for me? Okay. Well, I guess, yeah, the outline is nice. You can rotate them. Rotate. Yeah, I know I can rotate these. It still has the same functions? Yeah, okay. Yeah, I guess you could just... I'm just, you know... I'm used to the old ways. Alright, so... we... can still do the same things. Oh no, wait, we need the bigger ones for the Rexes, don't we? Although the lions could work as well. I guess we don't need to rotate them anymore. Let's not do that. There we go. Rotate. There we go. We're gonna have to flip this one. And then I'm gonna have to... No, not scale. Rotate a little bit further. There we go. I guess it should be a little bit smaller. Oh, that's a whole lot smaller. Yeah, so the tail isn't... Although it doesn't look as good. Maybe I don't mind about the tail. The tail can be... It's a little bit as... Oh, that's way too big. Small steps. Step back to normal, yeah. Because otherwise it's a little bit of a sad Rex entrance if we have super tiny Rexes. There we go. Feel like I still made the other one smaller. There we go. They're gonna welcome everyone. Copy. There we go. Yeah, the outline is actually quite helpful. Never will I doubt again if I am aiming at the right thing. We kind of need to get in between these. There's nothing there. There we go. Well, we got our reminder that there's still dinosaurs in my building game. Looking good. I think I want something on this wall. Because it feels a little bit boring. I don't know. I need to go inside my build. Because we can't... Well, we could. I could add... some... a ramp up there. This is the castle craft custom cosmetic. Please don't destroy my entire castle. There we go. So... could have a little ramp up here. Maybe have a little side building here. There we go. I think that's probably okay. Do I do it like... Yeah, we can do full roof. The gun is not Castlecraft. That is the variant cycle gun. There we go. So we'll do a little roof, and then we'll need the smaller pieces again. I think I'm gonna make this out of wood again. Make like a little wooden attachment. Because then I can try out the village skins a little bit more. There we go. I think that is probably all the basic structures that we need, and we can then change them into the skins. Let's just grab the village skins instead of copying it all. Probably a little bit faster. There we go. Oh yeah, I kind of forgot that it had these textures as well. There we go. Can give myself a little sneak peek at what the village tier... I love these roofs as well. That's good. That's actually good to remember. This is a nice wooden roof also for other builds. Since this roof type I can assume has all the options that I would probably want. There we go. Oh, wait a minute. Yes, look at this. It does really have everything I want. I guess I need to flip these then, don't I? Yes. Oh. It does. Oh, well, I need to make this the tiny one and then flip it. There we go. Look at this. Skins. Can do anything now. There we go. Yep. Oh, it even has the curved one. I did it by accident, but that's actually even nicer. I love curved pieces in ARK because it's so far from what you expect from ARK. It's always nice. It's always good to see. Oh, these have a lot of variants as well. It's pretty nice. There we go. Do these? Oh, they have variants. They have all the variants. Oh god. I hit the thing by accident. Oh, it's got big windows. It's got round windows. It's got everything. I guess a good old wooden window. Nah, I placed it the wrong way. Maybe I'll match the castle with these windows. Oh, but there's so many window options. So many. There we go. Change the variant on the roof. Watch the magic. Oh, I did the right one as well. I knew this actually. I knew because I had it on the other roof as well. Yeah, this is good. This is good. I don't think well, actually, maybe I can keep it there. Let's see. Yeah, we can keep it there. Maybe I should then not have the window right underneath it though. Because that might be a bit much. But it might actually be better to have it there. Because now I can place things against the wall. And we can still have a window above it. Oops. That's apparently on deleting structures. That's not what I wanted. I want to cycle, please. And then I want to... Oh, jeez. What do I want it to do? Yeah, that's the one I wanted. Oh, there's normal wood as well. Oh, that's good. But there was no normal wood for this, was it? I don't know. I don't remember anymore. There we go. Well, we'll keep this simple one. I'm never going to remember all this, am I, next time? Next time I'm going to learn all over again. Maybe we can do that. Something like this. Because we now have all the pieces. Is it not gonna let me do the little stair there? Well, it lets me overlap the full stair, that's fine. That's totally fine. And then we can have... Oh, these railings aren't allowed. Why is... I guess the mesh is different than it looks. But, I mean, I can ghost that later. Probably. I'm guessing these are gonna have variants as well. Yes, we like these. We like those a lot. And then we want to make this all stone or castle. There we go. There we go. That's quite nice. Just a little extra place. It's gonna be the best card. Wait, did I? No, I don't wanna. I don't wanna be a chicken. I wanna definitely be a shark. There we go. These going to be my best card over there. And there we go. That's part 1 of the Redwood Castle rebuild series. Hopefully you're looking forward to the next parts. Leave your suggestions down in the comments below. And if you're wondering if I will be rebuilding other ruins as well, I definitely will be. But obviously we have to finish this one first. Thank you so much for joining me today. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to leave a like, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And I hope to see you again in the next video or stream. Goodbye.